Hello guys, Garcia here. This is part 3 of our Oblivion playthrough. So, for today, we need to travel first before we do anything else. So in the last episode, we bought our home here in the waterfront. This beautiful structure right here. So what we need to do is we need to explore some dungeons and ruins and the like. So we need to basically get enough money to finish up buying all of the upgrades for our house. And we actually also need to have enough money to start buying the training sessions before we level up. Because if we level up, the training sessions will be gone, you know, so the idea is to train obviously before you go to sleep. But to do that, we need money. And to do that, we need to explore several like dungeons and ruins and stuff. But because we are an archer type character, we can't walk around dungeons using torches. So we actually need a light spell. So the light spell, the earlier light spells, as far as I remember, are sold here in Brazil. There's a mage here called Delphine, I think. And she sells the novice and the apprentice spells for the illusion school. Oh, I thought we started a combat, but not really. So we are going to just walk around, get some plants along the way. Probably we're going to face like a bandit or two. That usually happens. So I could like steal a horse, but I'm not in the Thieves Guild yet. And stealing a horse is not that easy. You might get caught, you know. And you need to be in the Thieves Guild to get the guards off your back. So I only start like actually stealing stuff only after I enter the Thieves Guild, because there's no point in stealing a bunch of things that you can't sell because you need defenses and you only have access to them if you are correct. If you are in the Thieves Guild. And this is not the first guild we are going to join. We're going to join the Fighters Guild first. But as I said, we are going to spend the first few episodes just exploring and doing some dungeons and stuff. And also the home in the waterfront, as I said before, is just going to be a temporary home for now, because eventually I'm going to move to our actual big home, which is the Dumb Barrel Cove. But that's for the future. So for now, let's just focus on all of our energy here in reaching Brazil safely. That might be a problem because it's getting dark. But I don't like just waiting around a whole lot in the game. If I can do stuff like, I'm going to wait until it's morning, for example. I don't like doing that a whole lot. I just like to go and do stuff, but obviously at night is way more dangerous. And we are only level 1, obviously, with our fine art bow and our rough leather armor. So we obviously don't have a whole lot to protect us. Oh yeah, this is awesome, man. Famous last words, right? Pretty soon like a bear or something is going to show up. Actually, the bigger problem here would be like a conjurer or like an imp or something like that. They are way more dangerous because spells will kill us way more than like physical attacks, because we can outrun most enemies. The early level ones, that is. Let's just walk around a bit. Oh, this is the inn, I think, where you execute like the first victim of the Dark Brotherhood questline, right? I forgot the name of the guy, but it's the first guy that like Lucien Lachance or Lachance, I don't know how to pronounce. The first guy that he sends you to kill, right? I'm trying to remember the name of the guy. I can't. I do remember that he lives in the basement. That's a hilarious questline. we need to do that quest line before we do the... What's the name of the quest line? Knights of something? I was going to say Knights of the Round, but for sure, no King Arthur here in Cyrodiil. But the DLC quest for the Knights of something, I forgot the name of the quest line. Oh man. Because that quest line clears you of all of your like infamy. So basically you can live like a criminal past and then get a clean slate after that quest line, basically. So the idea is to do the Dark Brotherhood first. And a Thieves Guild too, you know? Anything that could give you like too much infamy, you know? Alright. So let's save right here because we already walked a lot and I don't want to keep walking forever again. Oh, I thought there were wolves. These are boars actually. Oh, there was a rock here. I missed my night vision skills from my other playthrough already. But as I said, the only huge problem we could actually have here is fighting conjurers and magic spellcasters, basically. So hopefully we won't meet any of those here. Another reason to be walking around is that you can like run and jump, which actually helps you level up athletics and acrobatics. Alright, I'm not going to kill the small one. So hopefully it stops chasing me at some point. There you go. They usually give up pretty soon, pretty easily. Just have to outrun them a little bit. If it wasn't for this road, I wouldn't have like zero idea where I'm going, you know. Oh, is that one of those wisps? That yellow thing right there? I hope not. I'm pretty sure we're not ready to fight those yet. That's exactly the type of enemy I want to avoid here. We are really close, so hopefully we don't die on the way here. So after we buy the spell, we are probably going to look for like a dungeon basically around here. Like that, for example. There's some mines and forts here. So as you can see, every time we are close to a city, we have some slowdowns, but hey. Yeah, we are here basically. Hey sir?
Speak, citizen.
Directions.
What do you look?
The
Fighters Guild.
Okay.
You too.
So as you can see, I actually have that mod that gives you a different look for the city. I don't remember the name of the mod. But it's on the mod list that I showed in the first episode. So this is one of the cities that gives me the most lag because of the different textures and stuff. I don't love it, to be honest.
Evening.
Or are these the better cities textures? I don't remember, to be honest. The church. That's the only problem in the early game. Basically walking in darkness, you know. No matter what character I do, I always level up my illusion, pretty quickly. We already arrived. So I can buy the light spells. Delphine is her name.
Hail, Delphine Gend, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell.
Hey.
Advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things.
Jesus, what a humble lady.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
So we need Illuminate, or I think she sells Moonlight too, yeah. I don't know if you can cast this one, to be honest.
Be seeing.
How many MPs we have here? Our Magica is 88.
What do you want?
So let's try to persuade her
Yes.
a little bit here. Okay, so the two sides. Alright. So we need to do this,
My life.
this, this,
Don't try to manipulate me.
this,
Gracious.
this,
You-
this.
Not bad at all.
Okay, this,
No.
this, this.
That's pretty good.
Wow, apparently
Don't. This good one.
that one was not so good. Yeah, this
I
one is bad.
don't-
Let's just
Let's
reset.
just talk. That's what great. Oh please.
Come on,
No.
give me a good one.
That's
That's a good
Let's
one.
just talk. That's not bad.
There you go. So let's see if we can
Let's do business.
haggle this down a little bit. Oh, she's a novice. So let's try 75%. So I want illuminate. No, thank you. So let's try like 77 for the next one. So what else could we need here? Having a charm spell could be useful. Charm on touch, on target. Yeah, let's get this one. Another reason to have illusion, right? You can raise the enemy disposition towards you. Eyes of Eventide, that's a pretty good one for a night vision, but I'm not sure I can use this one yet. Just like Moonlight, but I have money to buy both. There goes all of our money, but these are spells that we are going to need to get anyway, so might as well get it early in the game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Farewell.
So let's see which one we can actually cast here. So Illuminate, Eyes of Eventide. The problem with the Eyes of Eventide spell is that obviously it's perfect for us. But the thing is, first we are getting a little bit of a penalty because we are using armor. So as you can see here, spell effectiveness. So it only lasts like 35 seconds, which uses a lot of our magicka and doesn't last a whole lot. So early on, the best idea is to use a illumination spell. So Moonlight is too expensive for us right now. Basically the same as Eventide here, but Illuminate is actually decent because this one we can. Oh, I see. This one is on target. Oh, I see. So I might need to use Moonlight here.
Hail!
It's always a pleasure to
Did I
hear
buy the
Orvasa
wrong
of
spell?
Thredas speak at chapel.
Hmm.
She has a pleasure.
Let me check.
Let's do business.
Actually, let's do it the way it was before. Ease burden. We need this one later to carry more loot, but not now. We don't have the means to get it. Yeah, there's one that's like comes earlier
What
than
is
this
it
one,
now?
than Moonlight. So Illuminate's not going to help us actually. I thought this was like the earlier version of this one, but since this is the only one we have, so basically that's what we're going to do.
How do you do?
So how are we here? All right. So now that we are going to actually start adventuring, I think we actually need to wait until this morning because for sure not a good idea to start adventuring this late, even with some type of like illumination spell. So yeah, this one is quite expensive, lasts a long time. 1 minute and a half in this game is actually a long time, really is. So I'm going to switch my spells around. And 2. Sure, what else? Let's put this one on 3. If we have a harder enemy, an enemy that like I absolutely need to use stealth, then I might go for the Eyes of Eventide spell. I don't know this city in this version. In this version I get lost because these cities are so huge. As I said before, I only had one full playthrough playing with the Better Cities mod, so I'm frankly not used to it at all. But these are cool. Very cool. Okay, so let's wait until like 6 a.m. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy, just to look for our first dungeon here. So probably we're going to need like a few thousand to get all the upgrades for our house. And after that, then we need to start thinking about leveling up. But we are going to be on level 1 for like a long time probably. Oh, I thought that was a bandit. It's just a random guy. So there's a mine really close here. So let's check the mine first. I could swear she was the one that sold the... I think there's a version of this spell that's like Torchlight, I think. Or Starlight or something like that. That is like the first version of the spell. I think it's 60 seconds. But it's way less expensive, you know. But I might be remembering wrong. I should have researched, probably. But let's use this one. Alright, so... Oh, I see. This is one of those quest dungeons, right? Okay, so let's look for the next one. Let's avoid the Aelid ruins for now. Because those can be quite dangerous for us. Especially in early levels. And also they have like tons of skeletons. And skeletons usually don't drop a whole lot of good loot and things to sell. And usually with a bow you have a harder time fighting those types of mobs. Tortuous Cavern. Jesus, there's an imp right there. Alright, let's just save. Let's see if we can take him out. Probably not. This type of mob this early is just brutal. Really is. This is just a test. I don't think I'll be able to take him out. Oh, okay. Is that really an imp? Doesn't look like one. Oh, it's a harpy. Cool. Oh, really? The bird is coming after me. What? Pheasant. Okay. Alright, I don't remember this cavern at all. First time I'm seeing. So, let's test our new spell. Let's see how this is going to go. So usually early on, obviously this doesn't help my stealth. What's that? Oh, so... Oh... I can already see this is not an area we are supposed to be. My damage is way too low and his damage is way too high. Which is basically a death sentence this early in the game for us. So there's a lot of like trial and error involved in this group of mods I have here. Because as I said, the leveling and the scaling are different. So some places we just can't adventure in this early. We just need to level up first. There's no way, you know. It's like if you go on like a regular like group RPG and you have your 5 guys at level 5 and you enter a level 20 zone, you know, you are just going to get clobbered. There's no way. So this is what this mod does, which is great because it kind of forces you to pick and choose your spots so you can eventually come back and actually recover ground. What's happening? What are these guys? Zombies? Really? In broad daylight? Where these guys came from? My god. It's so random. Alright, I need to look I need to remember where they are falling here because I need my arrows back. I never seen this before in my life playing this game. Like just random zombies running after deers. It's kind of crazy. Oh, there are more. They don't seem to be looking. They are kind of going after me and kind of not at the same time. That's so weird. But okay. These types of enemies with bow and arrows, they are pretty easy. Obviously, these are not the ones that regenerate, so those ones early on are brutal. What? Oh, there's another one. Oh, these are Argonians. Argonian zombies. What? He's back. My god. Wow. Never seen that before. Are they going to come back again? Only once. Alright, let's leave. Staying here apparently is not a good idea. So we found another dungeon. I can see no chest here. Usually there's a chest up here. So let's see if we can do this one. Fort Variella. Okay. So, save before we get in. Always. So let's check it out. So far, nothing. Traps? So quiet. No chests so far. So much noise. These old doors. There are a few dungeons that I know by name because I used to farm on them. Oh, I think these are either mages or necromancers. Yeah. So let them come. Let's see. My god. That is crazy. Oh, they are one of those hands. I forgot the name of the complete title of them. Necromancer. Oh. Yeah, I can't move. Yeah, they are going to kill me here, for sure. Yeah, so another place we need to avoid for now. There's no way we can deal with this right now. As I said, the worst thing we can fight are the spellcasters. There's nothing worse. Let's actually travel to the waterfront. I'm going to drop a few things that I got here. And I'm going to move from there, and I'm going to search for a different dungeon for us to explore. So as I said, initially this mod is frustrating because you never know what you're going to get, and sometimes you just enter a place that's not for your level. In that case, it's more a stylistic problem. Like 4 necromancers, I just can't deal with them right now. What's that? What's that thing?
I'm listening. Please go ahead.
Everybody's gathered here for some reason.
I think we're in for some Sergius and
Okay, so we are dropping our stuff here. The cellar. So as I said, we're going to test if something would happen. Everything's still here. So let's drop everything that we are carrying here, so we can sell it later. Just so we can have more space. Just the zombie brains here are weighing us down a lot here. Boar pelt, feather, more. Okay. How is our equipment doing? 91, not great, but I think we can still try to adventure a little bit. Eventually I'm going to need to start buying repair hammers. Okay, so here we are. Yeah, we probably should teleport to Bell's Gate and try to check this horn cave here. Or actually could just go straight to the horn cave. Obviously, playing a archer type character, one thing that you can always do is to just enter, become a member of the Thieves Guild early and just steal a bunch of items, you know. Oh, free loot. That's awesome. So what are these enemies? Okay, so let's leave. Let them chase us. Yeah, these are just regular bandits. I think we can take them. Finally, we found a place. Took a while, but sometimes that's how it goes. So, iron war axe. I don't want that at all. So let's just drop it. Here. Okay. So we finally found a place. Oh, Jesus. A mage. Now that's a problem. Or not. That could have been a problem. That's a better way to phrase it. The only problem with mages is that they don't have good loot, ever. Only at later versions of them. Later levels, you know. I don't know if this horn cave right here is connected to any quests. Might be. But for now, it's going to be one of our farming grounds. And yeah, they killed themselves in the trap. One of them, at least. Not very smart, but hey. Oh, that's actually a heavy hit right there. Mauler. Okay, linens, torch, some arrows. We are almost full here. So this guy killed himself. Thank you for your service, I would say. That lets me get some arrows. Oh damn, that was a mistake. Should have been stealthed before. She's stuck on the trap. Well, thank you. So nothing too crazy, but early on this is the type of loot you're going to get. Nothing too amazing. Oh, there's a wolf right there. There was a wolf right there. Oh, we got a marksman level up. Horn Cave Cellar Key. So there's an extra spot for us to gold coins. Now that's a nice. Actually, there's a bunch of new loot because of the mods. So there's a lot of places that have like new chests and just gold laying around and stuff. I don't think I need to be stealthed right now. So they were making probably wine here. And also there's that thing that Oblivion does that, for example, if this cave here is connected to an important quest, oh, this is going to be awesome to sell. If this cave is connected to some type of quest, what Oblivion does is if you enter this cave early, before you get the quest, or even before you are on the particular quest line this quest is in. You just play like an earlier version of the dungeon, a version that doesn't have any connection with the actual quests that originally happened here, you know? So let's drop everything out here. It never despawns, so you can just keep dropping stuff. So let's get everything that we possibly can. I'm so glad we found a spot because I was starting to get worried that we just would be like walking around without finding an actual place to explore. So we need to renew the light spell. I'm calling it light spell, but the correct way would be an illumination spell. So for now I don't think I need to be stealthed, so let's get the rest of the loot here. Okay, lockpick, the bow. So let's check the map. Okay, so the only way forward is here, so we should be safe by now. So the same cavern, like 5 or 10 levels for now, might be way harder, you know? But also it's going to drop way better loot. So usually when you're in a low level dungeon and you're like getting like 1 potion and a few gold in like a chest, if you come back 10 levels later, you might start getting actually magic items from the respawned chests, you know? So that's a great feeling, especially when you do the same dungeons over and over again. Eventually, you start actually finding really useful things instead of just a little bit of this, a little bit of that, you know? You actually find like a ring or something that you can actually use. This is going to make us some good money. Okay, so whatever it is, it already saw us. Damn crab. Oh, I see. There's actually a guy that saw us too. I think that's a ghost. That's not a guy. Alright, a ghost could be problematic. Because I don't think we can fight a ghost. Actually, right now. We need silver weapons. So let's actually check if it's actually a ghost. We need either silver weapons or like magic weapons. We don't have either. Oh no, this is like an imp, I think. Yeah, it's an imp. If we don't get hit a whole lot here, we should be able to do this. Come on. I thought it was a ghost, but it was just an imp with a illusion spell, you know? Mystical imp. Okay. Goblin. Large chest. Ooh, I just clicked on that. I should have thought about it first, because it could be like a trap chest, as I talked about in the last episode. Oh, so there's a lot of places to go here. This is a big one. Okay, so we can go through this using the key, and we can go through here. I'm actually going to go through here first. But before I go, I'm going to drop all the loot outside again, so we can have more space. Not having a feather spell is really annoying. The way I could make the comparison, I could make like an interesting comparison between not having a feather spell in this game, which is the spell that helps you carry more loot, with like not having the anchor spell in Daggerfall, for example. It's the same like pain in the ass, you know? The anchor spell at Daggerfall, you use it at the entrance of a dungeon, and then after you explore those colossal dungeons, you reactivate the anchor and you return to the entrance of the dungeon, you know? But is the comparison here is basically the inconvenience of both situations, you know. It's just a early game inconvenience that later on you can basically solve just by having the correct spells and the correct items. Hopefully. That's why most people usually pick the school of the spell, of the anchor spell, early in the game as one of the main skills. I don't remember the name of the skill, to be honest. Okay, hopefully this is not like above our league, but it's totally possible that we could find like trolls down here and we just can't take them yet. Man, we are so poor. We have like 97 gold. Oh, there's a bunch of imps. I think they are fighting, actually, something. Yeah, they are using a bunch of spells, so I think they are fighting each other, maybe. Something saw me. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if I can take him. My guess is probably not. No, don't run away. Ugh. Damn it, that's terrible. He might bring some reinforcements here. And that's a problem. Oh man, that's so unlucky. I was just talking about the trolls. An actual troll showed up. But the damage was good. Meaning the damage I was dealing. So they might be... I might be able to take them. There's one on the other side, I just saw it. Alright, someone already noticed that I'm here. But the music didn't change. So I don't know what's going on. That's why not having the earlier version of the illumination spell is bad. I need to wait for the thing to recharge. The magicka. Come on. Thank you. Oh, it's actually something? What is that? Young giant spider. Can't hit it. There you go. Small venom sac. Cool. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Oh, their hitbox is terrible. We need to hit them right in the middle, otherwise they don't die. And they are not giving my arrows back. So I'm getting depleted here really quickly. So the first half of this place was pretty easy. Second half is not going to be easy at all. Let's just use this again while we have the magicka to do so. So always saving. Especially if you're not sure if you can take the enemies in a place, right? Dead imp. Maybe the trolls kill him. Oh. Sapphire. Cool, nothing. That's awesome. Did they kill each other? I'm pretty sure this troll was alive. I think they fought each other and both died. This is what I'm talking about. Early on, the treasures are just atrocious. And this is also what I was talking about in the last episode. So, as you can see here in my skills, I have security as one of my main skills, but I am just an apprentice. Say this lock is for level 50. I don't remember what you say when the guy's level 50, like proficient, I don't know. So I might need like 20 levels of security to be able to eventually open this, you know. You can force using strength. You can literally break a lock in one of these mods here. I think is 000, or maybe Mascars that lets you like break. But take a look here. Strength is not my forte here at all. I am a agility, speed, and luck guy. So I can't do that. So basically what happens is this chest is going to just stay here. And I usually what I do is I write it down so I can come back later, you know. Especially when I'm stealing in cities, especially big cities like the Imperial City. You always... Oh, there's an extra cave level. Jesus, this place goes deep. So especially when I'm stealing from big cities, every big house has like one of these chests that you can open. Especially if your security value is low, you know. Okay, so this is going to be very dangerous. We are like 3 levels in. Especially if enemies respawn during our stay here. We might not be able to get out. So hopefully we can deal with whatever it is that lives here. Other than the trolls. I can see a troll right there. And an imp too. Oh, I hit him. Whoa. Okay. That's not good. Dead. So that was what I was talking about. Sometimes you just can't deal with these things. You just have to take the loss and go home, you know. So clearly I can't do anything here. But I might be able to complete this level right here. If you remember, we passed through a big cave and I didn't enter. Let's try to complete that cave right now. Let's see. Yeah. I'm actually not going to fight these spiders here. They are very annoying. Oh, there's actually a chest I didn't see. I am not strong enough to bash this lock open. This is basically what I was just saying before. Oh great, now that I'm in combat, I can't open the chest. Damn you, spider. Where is it? Oh, it's not a spider, it's actually a rat. That is swimming for some reason. It's already dead. And I'll just have to go forward here a little bit so I can reset the encounter here. That's so annoying. My god, it's not resetting at all. Okay. So as I said, the idea early game for us is going to be to find like 4, 5, maybe 6 dungeons that we can like rotate between them, you know? So we can... Ooh, bronze necklace. Okay. So we can have some cash flowing in. But we are going to probably be level 1 for a while. Alright, so let's be very careful here. There was a war here, really? I think the imps took out most of the trolls. Which is weird, right? Should be the opposite. Okay. I might be able to open this one, but it might be trapped. Let's see. It was, but the magic was blocked by this thing here. I forgot how to say this in English. This spike thing. So we can actually open this one. This is a one-time chest. It's not going to respawn. So next time we are around here, we will not be able to get more loot out of it, but that's okay. So fur helmet. Ooh, illuminate staff. Let me show you guys how this works. So I'm going to actually unequip my bow just for a second. So I call this the Gandalf items. So the idea here is that they do exactly what they say. They are basically torches, but they never, like, obviously they never get depleted because they are basically items, right? But you use it just to explore. You don't fight with them. They don't give like magical powers. They are on the miscellaneous tab, as you can see, so they are not weapons. But the main thing is that they sell for a lot of money, and they are not that rare. You get them frequently. So they are a very good item to get. I was going to check for chests here, but I'd rather lay low for a while here. I don't know if we are on the clear here, maybe. Oh, I see the trolls. Okay. Yeah, so there was a huge war here. A lot of folks died. Folks, that's a interesting way of saying it. Like, true trolls might be a problem. Okay. Oh, missing that shot was bad, man. Because they regenerate. Come on, we need to kill them pretty quickly. Oh, there you go. They regenerate, but they don't like revive. So if they stay on the ground, they are not going to come back, you know. As far as I know. So this cave has like spiders, crabs, imps, bandits. Has a great variety of loot. And also has a bunch of chests. This cave is perfect to be part of our rotation of caves, so to speak, you know. And there's also the third level that we might be able to one day deal with, not now. Those shadow wolves are brutal. Okay, another one that might be trapped, so let's save again. Nothing? Okay. So brass ring, 1 gold coin. Awesome. Can buy a loaf of bread with that. Actually, to be honest, probably not even that in this game. Because we are playing a modded version, there's a lot of new items to buy. A lot. Especially new crafting materials and stuff. Let's see if we can find a chest underwater here. Oh, there's one. So this place has a lot of chests. This place is awesome. Especially when we start coming here at higher levels. Cure disease. This might be very useful. Let's keep this one. So almost dying here. Let's not die by drowning. That's just uncool. Okay, so this is... We need to go to the other side. Okay. This is probably the underwater passage. So let's just check the passage real quick. We need to run. Where is the passage, my guy? Here. So let's breathe. Go. Oh, I see. So this is the part that we just escaped. The third level. We can't take it yet. Was just checking. We need to learn the layout because we will be coming back here. So the idea of this playthrough is the only things I'm not going to be showing on screen are me, like, for example, training skills. So let's say I'm going to train fireball. So I need to cast like 200 fireballs to get like 5 levels, for example. No reason to record that, you know. And the other part I'm not going to show, I already did in the first episode 2. Which is basically just me going back and forth, selling stuff to the same guy. There's no reason to be like wasting your guys' time with that stuff. Other than that, I'm going to show everything. So we will be coming back to this cave a lot in the future. I actually am really happy that we found this cave here because there's a lot of chests, which in the future, in higher levels especially, are going to give us a lot of really useful things to sell. And there's also Zanot Cave, and then you're like, what the hell is that? The Knot Cave is a cave that is like right here, I think. It's a kind of a mean cave in the OOO mod, which is a cave full of Amazons. And these Amazons, they are really high level, like level 15, level 20 enemies. But the idea is you can go there, you can aggro them, then you can run towards the guard that stays right here in the Imperial City. And the guard can kill them, or they can either like kill the guard themselves. And you either loot the guard, or loot the Amazons, or loot both. And you can get super high level loot early in the game, you know. We might do that later on, not now though. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, he hit me. I'm gonna die here. Or not. Okay. So let's heal. We need a lot of healing here. But at least we're safe. Yeah, so this one was actually very successful. So we already have Vilverin, and now we have, what's the name of this place? The Horn Cave. Oh, come on. So as I said, early on the loot is going to be terrible, but eventually it's going to be worth it. And the great thing about Oblivion, obviously, is that walking around exploring stuff and just doing dungeons again will always help you level up, you know. So it's actually useful. For a second I thought this was the head of a troll. I was like, what? A troll here? Why? So this cave is excellent. So we already have two, and they are actually pretty close to each other here. The Horn Cave and Vilverin. And we tried a few other ones that just didn't work. This one is a quest one we weren't able to enter. But that's what we'll be doing early in the game. So we need to find a few other ones. And we also need to get some decent loot, right? Alright, so I need to start the process of selling my items. So I'm going to finish this episode right here. So I'm going to get all the items that we got, and I'm going to sell them to that same guy that I sold in the last episode in the market district. And then in the next episode we're going to continue our exploration, probably going to start from like here and try to find new forts and new dungeons for us to explore. And eventually I'm going to start getting our first quests. So guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.